This is how most B2B startup funnels look like. You send someone a cold message or post about your product somewhere, then someone opens the email or likes your post and you assume they are interested in it. Then you reach out to them and propose a trial or the demo of the product. After 2 to 3 calls, the prospect finally agrees. You get on the demo call and there is this long one-sided conversation about your product and its cool features. And somewhere in the middle, the prospect asks, "Tell me again, what is it that you guys do?" And you go on and on and on. And at the end, the prospect says, "Okay, I'll let you know about it," and then they never come back. Relatable? Well, this is how most B2B SaaS sales funnels look like. Now, this system is flawed for a lot of reasons. A couple of them include: 1, it's all push marketing. The customer has not engaged with your product at any point. 2, you've not qualified the prospect as to whether they are a good fit for your product or services or not, and probably you're wasting your time. 3, it's all about you and the client does not care. Sales funnels, if you didn't know, are a way to convert strangers into paying customers. They are a graphical representation of what is considered to be a complex process and generally has the stages of awareness, consideration, evaluation, and purchase. A good example of a sales funnel is the YouTube video that you're watching right now. At the end of all my videos, I pitch you for my free training that helps you understand how you can scale your company to your first 10K or 1 million MRR. If you click on the links below, you'll be asked to enter in your email ID and other details, after which you might start seeing retargeting campaigns of my growth program everywhere. You'll also be receiving emails from me that shows you success stories of my previous clients and how they scaled their companies to 10K or 1 million MRR, and even some Series A clients that have had phenomenal success with it. All the emails prod you to book a time to speak with my team. You can also join my community of SaaS founders, where we share exclusive resources and trainings for SaaS startups and how they can scale their companies to their first 10K or first million MRR. Only when you yourself decide that you want to book a time and speak with our team, someone from my team reaches out, gives you a call, and qualifies if you are a good fit for our services or not. We weed out anyone who's also price shopping around and who's also not ready for our services yet. So if you say something on the lines of, yes, we want to get enrolled in the growth program, but we have a launch 6 months down the line and we're just seeing if which vendor will work well for us, then we say something on the lines of, okay, so how about we connect 6 months down the line and then book the call. If we think that you are the right fit and you are booked for the call, then 1 hour before the call, you would receive again an email, a message, or a call from one of my team members that will ask you if you've gone through the training that we give to all our founders. This is done to ensure that you don't ask redundant questions about our processes, because that's shown and done in the training, where at the end we say, hey, this is the exact process, but if you're looking for a better, faster, cheaper way to do these exact things, then just send us a message and let's help you out. If everything works out well, then we hop on a call and of course see if everything aligns and we can work together or not. Hey, I just wanted to take a moment and say that if you like the video, make sure that you hit the like and subscribe button. Let me know in the comments what was your biggest takeaway and if you have any other questions. Now, a lot of SaaS startups starting out might argue that we have so few leads coming in on the top of the funnel that if we were to weed out so many people, we would be left out on the streets with nothing in our hands. But what happens is the exact opposite. What would you do if you went to a doctor who starts prescribing you medicines and surgeries before even understanding what your problem is and whether he or she can help you with that problem or not? You'll also notice that there's a lot of work involved in my process. Think about the last time you closed a similar service or product. It probably required 2 to 3 different phone calls before the client actually converted and you closed the client. Even if you were selling a B2C product of some kind, you probably started with friends and family members before you started approaching strangers with your product. And that's because the task of converting a total stranger into a paying customer is massive. Generally speaking, the higher the price point, the more touch points you need. And the problem with the earlier structure I mentioned is that you're trying to do all the different stages of awareness, consideration, evaluation, and purchase in one step. In the case where you successfully navigated through this and you did a lot of follow-ups to close the client, you were probably trying to move them through the funnel in the different calls. In the case of friends and family members, the awareness and interest is already done. Your friends and family members already know, like, and trust you. All you have to do is make the ask. But that is not the case with strangers. Study also shows that customers have to spend at least 6 to 8 hours with your brand before they decide to make a purchase. And the problem with the earlier model is also that customers have only spent 2 to 3 hours with your content and they are not even actively engaged with your product or your service. And in the cases where you've closed the clients with multiple follow-ups, like I mentioned, you've done the entire process of awareness, interest, consideration, evaluation, and purchase all manually. And you try to do this every time someone signs up with you. And this is a lot of work. The Sales Insight research tells us that 81.6% salespeople know that unless the prospect has engaged with the company before the call, it will be very difficult to close. In SaaS, we've all been following the traditional model of MQL and SQL, where you get people to register with their email IDs, you nurture the lead, and then you make the sales call. But things don't work if means are an end in themselves, and the process is more mechanical, where you bombard the prospect with emails, and whether or not the person does anything with them, you call them after a few days and pitch them with your product. Today, a prospect is bombarded with more than 100 emails every day, and everyone is tired of everyone selling them all the time. So how can we build better funnels? Funnels that are not just for the sake of it, but ones that actually inspire the prospect to take action and move them to the next stage of the buying journey. Well, all of this doesn't have to be complicated. It can be simple things like assigning lead scores to prospects based on whether or not they've taken some action with your product or service. And instead of bland emails, how about getting video courses drip sequenced? I'll soon release part 2 of this video, where we will talk about the specific strategies that can help you optimize your SaaS sales funnel. We'll also talk about some specific examples of SaaS companies that are using these strategies and principles and crushing it. Thank you for watching. This is Mrig, and I'll see you in the next one.